we'd try today, try and fish in really rough conditions. It's gusting 50 miles an hour. I'm going to try and stay as safe as possible. Well, I've often wondered if you can fish in 50 mile an hour winds, now almost torrential rain. So I think we'll give it a go today, just to see if we can land a fish in this weather. There's no putting it off, is there? So we go for it. Unsurprisingly, there's no one here. So sometimes it's better to set up in the car, but we are travelling light today. Just the one rod. I don't think I could handle two in these conditions. Cannot set up in that wind, so just going to tuck myself away here. Just the one rod, as I was saying, so it is best to set it up out of the wind. Steve in the tackle shop, he's got quite a droll sense of humour, and I said I was coming out and he said, "Don't think you'll see anyone else down there." I think he's right, isn't he? Obviously the rod rest today, big sport reel. I think braid will be a bit easier. I don't even know if I'll be able to cast into the wind. It's going to take a bit of a punch just to get this maybe 20 yards out. We've got a few options with the rigs. I'm going to go with a Cascade rig. I will put this frozen, and I'm going to put this frozen lug on. I think it is a bit of a compromise, a frozen lug, but if you get it through the middle there, I'm just going to add some razor as well, frozen razor, just to tip this a bit. Problem is, in the water you're going to get the bait trail in the water is just going to be lost in these conditions, I think, so the bigger the bait the better. But that said, we're only going small baits for now, and we might pack it on the pulley rig later. I'm going to start with 160. Might have to try that, see if that holds bottom. It's got the grip leads on there. Tighten those down. Just sort of squeeze them like that. Definitely got to readjust the way you fish here for this, because that line is going to get battered by those waves. All the shingle lands up on top of it, and it's not the lead that's stuck sometimes, it's the middle of the line which has been covered by all the shingle here. It's a bit hard to hold bottom here, but the braid's not bad actually. It's all mangled up there, isn't it, because of the whiting just spinning it round in that sort of washing machine of a breaking wave. It makes everything that bit harder, retying the leader knot. It's quite tricky. I think what you've got to do is just slow everything down. Oh, this is ridiculous. Have you fished in worse conditions than this? I bet some of you have. This is just about the limit for me. Absolutely soaked through. I've got waterproofs on that aren't working, my hands are freezing. They do a usual little look round at the high tide mark. We've had the spring tides, thornback case I think, whelk egg cases, the usual plastic rubbish. Well, I've never been so happy to see a whiting. How good is that? I honestly didn't think we'd catch anything today. We'd end up with a bait at our feet. So I know it's just a whiting, but I think we've done all right to manage to pull one out. If you prefer a bit of sunnier fishing, then watch this video on the top right hand corner. where we managed to get some place on a much nicer day.